Alright, so I hope everyone is doing well. We have a mini update coming tomorrow, and there's a good amount to talk about. I might also make another video tonight. I'll see about that, but here we go. So one thing to note is that I will be streaming in about 14 hours from when I'm recording and pretty close to when I'm gonna upload this. I'm gonna be streaming GETO's release. We're gonna check out all that stuff. Might do like 5 multis max, probably, maybe, we'll see. And then hollow purple domain gojo, not hollow purple, domain gojo is coming out to JP. Okay, so I'm going to be giving away another 2 accounts very similarly to how I did it for Itadori. Okay, very similarly to this one, I will be doing it for Gojo, and we're also going to talk about Gojo the morning after and showcase him probably Friday or Saturday at the latest. He seems to be very, very broken, so that's something pretty exciting. So yes, GETO is going to be coming next. All right, we know he is coming out tomorrow 1 a.m. EST. Okay, and if you want to check that out, you could also go in the Discord. And then announcements, it has the converted time for when he comes and when he goes. But also, my stream starts 15 minutes before GETO and Gojo come out, which are at the same time. So we'll decide what to do first on stream. But besides that, let's just kind of get into it, right? What is GETO doing? What are the recollection bits? And also, this is more of an update video. So we're going to quickly talk about this. I'll probably make a before you summon tonight, okay? And I want to also touch up on the fact that we're getting new missions tomorrow at... Oh, I think it starts an hour before GETO. So these missions are actually like half decent, guys. They're actually giving some amounts of cubes. So now this is what I was talking about. I think they're going to start chipping on cubes as we go. And this is proof of that. So we get 300 cubes here, 300 cubes here, 300 cubes here. In total, that is 900 cubes. But remember, we have 2 more sets of this. So we didn't get any cubes. First wave, second wave, 900. They might start chipping on more or keep it at 900, which if they do keep it at 900, well, it's still going to be more considering we'll probably get other stuff that JP didn't have. So the 15K we kind of envisioned is probably going to look more like 25K, I'd say. That's my updated like kind of guess with this now, right? And to me, that is looking, I mean, it's decent, right? I'm not saying, listen, whenever they add cubes, it's a step forward, but it is not the final step, okay? They can't just take 1 step forward and then just stop walking, okay? They got to continue. And this is nice. Like 3 free singles is good because it's just extra stuff you'll be able to get for Utah, right? So I'm fine with this. All right, I'm more than fine with this. All you have to do is do 25 enhancement quests, 25 cursed object collection quests, and what's the other one? Consume 1,000 AP, which you could easily do in a day. So I'm good with that, right? I'm more than good with that. For sure, for sure. Now, what is GETO gonna get? So first of all, GETO, his recollection bits to keep in mind, doesn't really matter for a lot of people. I haven't really been playing JJK too much because as you know, Black Clover Mobile's anniversary is out. But in terms of boost units, right? We could see here that both of the gacha boost recollection bits are actually in, well, they're in the files, but they're going to be boosted for this event. Now, what more there is to keep in mind about this is we kind of got a bit of a teaser about what we'd get in terms of rewards, and we could go to that right now. On the Discord, on the Twitter, we see here, I think it's this one, where you could see here that they update the rewards. So there's going to be more rewards in the event tomorrow because it says for phase 3, which is GETO's, right? It's GETO's. That, well, you're going to be able to get more tickets. So GETO in total should probably have 15 tickets for his banner. That's kind of my guess because we're also going to be getting 10 just like that. Okay, they're just going to be giving 10 out for free like they did for Utah. 10 phase 3 tickets, which is the exact thing we saw over there. So yeah, that's basically it for the update. Now remember, next week we're getting chapter 9 and they're increasing the grade level. So overall, things are rolling pretty smoothly. If they start to bring in the formidable, not the formidable foes, what's it called? I think that the first one's in, I keep on forgetting the name. I think it's here. No, it's February. the powerful enemy battle, if they bring the S1 Kichizu powerful enemy battle early, then that would be more than fine. Or they could just bring tower early because they said it's going to be implemented early. So 1 to the 2 early, and then there's going to be actual content, right? So that's cool. Now, GETO, real quick, I'm going to obviously focus in more on it in the before you summon. But GETO, like in general, he's decent, okay? The main problem with him is really this. It's the fact that Blue Gojo exists, and in the meta, he's still top tier in terms of blue units a year later, which kind of just shows that you don't need Blue GETO unless you want him because he's GETO, okay? But I would consider just maybe going for this GETO instead, right? Obviously, it's different GETOs. This is from JJK 0, this is from Hidden Inventory, but this GETO is way better long-term. And I just feel like it's more worth to get this one. He's the half anti unit, right? So it's like you'll have more rewards when he comes out than for Blue GETO for sure. Which like you'll have a time to save for this green GETO. So I'd say, in my opinion, it's just better to wait for this GETO. But like this GETO just doesn't really have much. Like he does some damage, but he's also like literally just more of a debuffer while also just not doing it too well, right? But what I find interesting is they could have done a lot with this, but then green GETO just kind of does it better because he gets 20 here while not necessarily needing a high amount, where you could see GETO gets 20, right? And then 10 whenever he defeats an enemy. So it's like, that's cool. But then this guy also gets the same stuff. So, you know, if you want to have the same gimmick of just having a bunch of cursed energy, I'd use the green GETO. But obviously, his art is actually very good. It's one of my favorite to use for thumbnails. That's for sure. It's the colors. There's not really many yellow arts. But if we check it out, right, like he does some debuffs here, gets some increased damage here, increased damage here. That's it. That's his kit, right? He doesn't really do much important beside, like the best thing is his debuffs, but then other people do it too. So it's like, cool, right? Cool. Like unless you want it for the double AoE, which remember, Blue Gojo also has an AoE ult and it's a lot better. Like, I don't know. Now, the best thing about his banner, deadass, if we're being real, is literally just the recollection bits. Okay, it really is. These recollection bits are actually really good. This one is a 65% Jujutsu for 2 turns when you use your ult. So the turn you use your ult and the turn after, you get the 65%. And then you also have an ult skill gauge charge rate. But this is basically instead of non-standard what you'd use, because like same Jujutsu, low HP. This one's meh. I don't like it. It gives cursed energy when you use it. And then it gives a very shitty amount of Jujutsu. Obviously, you get this too, but you need to dupe it out, right? Which actually, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's just, I'd say this one's better. But what's cool is like, hey, you could get the multi from logging in the 5 or so tickets here, and then shit, right? You're done. You're fine. You're more than fine, right? They're gonna probably be here tomorrow, so you know you're gonna be able to grind some more tomorrow, and finish off the shop if you need. I just don't think it's worth to get the dupes from there because I'm not really gonna use them. But yeah, no, in general, it's a decent update, right? I'm just happy personally that the missions are not bad. That's my main thing. Oh, log in. It is 10 o'clock, so yeah, that makes sense. But I just like that it's not like bad missions because we're actually getting cubes, right? Because if we remember in the first set of missions, which I don't know where they would be, here, yes, here, there was no cubes. Right, we got Phantom Crate tickets, but no cubes. And like I said, as we went on, as they were sure that people already summoned and bought packs, well, then they give out cubes, which they did. They did exactly that. So that's just something to consider. But besides that, like that's it for the update, right? We got missions, we got GETO, we got 10 free pulls, W. Hopefully we get some actual good content soon, and I'm gonna be happy.